This is 2K Sports broadcasting from San Antonio as the Spurs take it to the hardwood here at the AT&T Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Looking at the Lakers, they took the win in their last game against Portland.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Lakers right now, Graham with the bucket.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
We call that a high percentage shot, and when he's the guy taking it, I'd even say it's automatic.
Now here's Ingram. Here's Fresh, and he jams it with authority.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
Here's Prigioni. Inside, goes up off the pick.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And here is Los Angeles now. About a minute played so far here in the first. That one misses. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at it.
So it's San Antonio now. They set the pick. Intercepted. One-on-one fast break. Here's Ingram. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And the Spurs organization, really the gold standard in the NBA. Greg, they just keep winning.
You have to be impressed with how they've acquired young star talent to kind of carry on that tradition. Usually when teams have their stars retire, they go through that rebuild phase. The Spurs only revamp and reload.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The pass to Prigioni. Sinks the triple. Prigioni's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The offensive rebound. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And just an amazing shot fake there from Howard, effectively bringing the defender off the ground and just going right into the contact.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night. And he makes the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And for the Lakers, hugely profitable. And they're always going to be willing to spend big on stars. But with the new luxury taxes, it's harder to outspend other teams now.
And meanwhile, they've cut corners in other areas too, guys. I mean, prior to the shortened season in 2011, they laid off scouts, video coordinators, coaches, front office, and training staff. And that's where other teams are investing, looking for an advantage now as the Lakers pull back a little bit. Other teams looking to infuse more capital into their organization.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Right wing. Ingram passes to Fresh. Puts up a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Fresh has got 5 now.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Which is exactly why they better start D'ing him up before he really gets ahead of steam up. That's the idea. Shut him down before he gets going.
Down low. Again, Los Angeles.
And although the D surrounded Young, it isn't enough sometimes. He's just too talented for those guys down there.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Graham, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Young outside, trying his luck deep. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. He's got 5.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
Here's Graham, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Will it go? The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They got to watch out, Clark. Those kind of defensive lapses early in the game can start to snowball for a team.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. San Antonio trailing here. He feeds it to Prigioni. Now Graham, 5 points in the game. Clock at 4. And the rebound goes to Howard.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And that one's good. Fresh.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Graham. After the made shot from Fresh, the shot's good.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
He kicks to Young. Pass to Fresh. Throws it up high.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
Spurs trail by 4. Graham kicks to Prigioni. And there's the feed to Graham. There's the pick. Rebound the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the board.
Yeah, they were overpowering it inside, and you've really got to like their chances, Greg, if they...
No easy buckets now. Hustle up. Hey, if we let up on D even a little, it's enough to get their guy going. He's way too comfortable moving around without the ball.
Their three-point makes as compared to the rest of the team.
And just a look at the raw numbers of three-pointers that OJ have contributed to this team. A lot of teams are making sure that they have 2 players that can hurt you from outside at all times. And for this team, those players are present young.
San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. The Spurs working the ball around now. There's a screen. McDermott with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. And finished off by Graham.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
The offensive rebound, McDermott. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Here's Fresh. You saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Fires for three. And the Lakers get it back. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Nice shot by McDermott.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Fresh, following the basket by Doug McDermott. That one from long range. 14 points for Fresh.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Graham with the ball, now guarded by Fresh. Graham kicks to McDermott, shoots. Again, the Spurs, good for two.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
From deep three-point range, Fresh can't get it to go. Spurs trailed by three, inside. Nice shot by McDermott. McDermott's got 8 points.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Fresh. He's got 14. They set the screen. And Young now, top of the key. Off the pick. Nice finish on the sequence there. Prez getting the ball to Young.
And the two working in concert. Great play all around from Orange Juice.
San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Offensive rebound. Feeds to Graham. Dishes it to McDermott. Pass to Graham. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. And another basket for San Antonio.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Snatched up. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Fresh. Young passes to Fresh. Back to Young. They set the pick. Passes it to Fresh. Jacks up a three. And that three from Prez set up by the pass from Young.
And Young is an unselfish guy, and he was looking to get Prez the ball in that situation.
Now here's McDermott. He's covered closely. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the Lakers with a young core of players, they take it back to basics for recovery. After every game, players get chocolate milk.
Well, it's highly recommended as a recovery drink, guys. And they get a special version of the chocolate milk, though. Lower sugar, grass-fed. They say it's great for recovery. And you go back to Julius Randle, who broke his leg in his first game. They're motivated to get lots of calcium in the diet of the player. I love that. Yes, indeedy.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over the back call.
It's deflected. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Lakers?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
That free throw good from Fresh.
It's too easy out here.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Prigioni. He had 10 points in the win against Milwaukee. Just 5 to shoot. McDermott for 3. The shot comes out, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Fresh. He's got 25. There's the pick. Can't connect from long distance. Kicks it to McDermott. Shoots the 3. Fresh pulls it in. Fresh has got 3 rebounds now in this one. To the inside. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
He dishes it to Ingram. A baseline J, and he knocks down the jumper. Ingram's got his second basket of the game.
Well, I really like seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J. A lethal scorer who nails these shots regularly.
Vasilius, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And checking out some numbers for Fresh, the past month has been surreal. How about 43 points per, 12 assists, and 8 rebounds? And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer. We watched Howard play some great basketball. 9 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed it.
And he's good on the second.
And the former first overall pick in the 04 draft, Howard has had a stellar career, a dominant force who continues to frustrate the opposition.
The dish to McDermott. Puts it up from 12. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
They set the pick. Fresh, the pass to Ingram. From 18 feet away. Second chance effort. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Spurs trail by 4. Prigioni dishes to McDermott. And there's the pass to Prigioni. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony.
Prez, and I
That's his
that
first
steal.
foul.
Presidential pardon.
Here's McDermott.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
The shot will not fall. Here's Fresh. He's got 25. He feeds it to Young. It's tipped. Here's Brigioni. Vasilius. And the three ball is good. He's got 5.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Fresh. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Dwight Howard. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. First in rebounding, and he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
And, you know, just going back real quick to the fact that he rebounds so well, I mean, that's a tremendous feat. He's a monster in the paint.
San Antonio's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. That's to Brigioni. And Fresh picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
San Antonio making a switch here. Graham's checked in to the paint. Ingram with the steal. Tipped away. Here's Fresh. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's the screen. Young with no one around. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
And really, Young is never going to pass up a catch-and-shoot opportunity. He's remarkably efficient with those kinds of shots.
Graham, the Lakers with the rebound. Fresh has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Yes, that goes in. Fresh has got 29 in the game.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
There's a good screen. The feed to Graham. And the rebound goes to Howard.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Fresh. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Yeah, I haven't forgotten about it. I mean, what a pair of back-to-back performances we're seeing. Awesome.
Shoots a fader. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, we know Greg Popovich uses a lot of different tools to motivate his players. Sometimes it's the things he doesn't say that works best. Popovich said, sometimes in timeouts, I'll say, I've got nothing for you. We just turned it over 6 times. Everybody's holding the ball. What do you want me to do? Figure it out. And I'll get up.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Remember, you're my Pippen and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they would.
For the past 10 games. And so that's the end of the first half. Lakers lead by 12. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Hey, scorching hot from the floor to start this game. How were you able to dominate so easily?
Man, that's just how things go when you're the best, you know? That's like asking the lion, how's he able to be king of the jungle? He just is. I dominate because I just do. You know, that's not going to change in the second half or any time after that. So, booyah.
Meow. Back to you, Kevin.
Come on, fellas.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Keep it up, guys. We have some good momentum. I like what I see out there.
We come back to San Antonio now with a look at the world-famous Riverwalk with its restaurants and boats and nightclubs and people. Lots going on. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Guys, we saw some amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last two quarters, but I'd love to see him try.
Here's the screen. Ingram wide open. It's good from long range. Ingram's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Los Angeles. And on the floor for Derek Fisher as we get into the second half. To the middle. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Lakers leading by 13. Here's Fresh. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
It's too easy out
Strong work
here.
for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Graham kicks to Prigioni. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That one misses. Lakers leading by 17. Got a piece of it.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Inside, puts it up from 12. San Antonio again missing. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
And taking a look at some numbers here for Prigioni. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's around 10 points per game, almost 2.5 steals and 6 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Here's Fresh. He's got 36. Ingram passes to Fresh.
That's his first personal foul in your Spurs. Number 92.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Four on the clock. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in. Fresh has got 38 points.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Count the basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
They set the pick. He kicks it to Carmelo. Out left to the wing. Here's Fresh. Misses the three.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Feeds to Graham. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta. Graham's got 11 points.
That's a layup for him. He's just...
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. Hey, we're in great shape, fellas. Now, no matter how much we go up, we need to keep that same winning mentality.
It's time out, Greg. I think it's a good...
Spurs trail by 12. Here's Brigioni. 7 points in the game. To the paint. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Young outside. Dishes it to Ingram. Pass to Fresh. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Fresh has got 40 points.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Here's Brigioni. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. To the inside. It's stolen. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Fresh. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Fresh has got 11 here in this quarter alone. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
There's a good screen. Young passes to Fresh. To the middle. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Oh, he hits it. How about that shot?
Big time, big time.
Incredible.
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go? I don't know, but I think that's a 2% shot. He'd make 2 out of 100 of those if you gave them to him.
And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
But don't stop the aggressiveness.
Here we go.
You got shots, let them fly.
And that's the thing about Greg Popovich. As long as you're taking good shots, he doesn't want you to hesitate, doesn't want you to stop.
Well, and the offense is designed to create opportunities. So if you pass up the opportunity, you're kind of defeating the whole purpose of the exercise.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And for the Lakers, offensive rebound. Spurs trail by 16. Here's Brigioni for the 3. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
With some arc, and there's the nice lay and excellent work from Fresh. Fresh has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Lakers. Fourth quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books. Prigioni for three, sinks the three-pointer. Lakers leading by 15. Here's Fresh, pass to Young, kicks to Carmelo. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. In the corner, it's Ingram. Three-pointer, and another three for the Lakers.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes light up. His shooting is just out of this world.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. There's the dish to Prigioni. Puts up a three. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Here's Fresh. Kept alive. Another shot, and the layup is good. 14 points for Dwight Howard.
And a really nice job by Howard to come up with a high percentage interior shot. His shot selection has been superb.
Vasilius. There's the pass to Forbes. And it's going to be two free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Shooting for San Antonio. Forbes. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. The Spurs making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And the second free throw, good. And so it's the Lakers with it. It's stolen. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Inside. It's deflected. Pass to Fresh. There's the pick. And here's Young from the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Prigioni. He dishes it to Forbes. He feeds it to McDermott. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Prigioni. Misses the three. Lakers leading by 17. Here's Fresh. Shoots from the elbow. San Antonio with the rebound. McDermott's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
II Spurs. Number 1.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Fresh. Goes back up, and the bank shot is good. Fresh has got 49 points in the game.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
Well, they've outworked him in a lot of places. It's plain and simple, and that's applied more than just to the battle on the boards. It's been across the board.
Lakers leading by 17. Sweet little floater. Fresh has got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And here is Graham. Now the feed to Prigioni. San Antonio again missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. That shot, no good.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses. Oh, man.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent.
And an entertaining one, too, Kevin. Just a sublime finisher.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Graham kicks to McDermott. Feeds it to Prigioni. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Graham. No good with the triple. Lakers leading by 17. Pass to Fresh. To the inside. Off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. From the high post. And he makes that one. Fresh has got 53.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Dishes it to McDermott. Passes it to Prigioni. And that one is off. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Fresh, the pass to Lamb. Here's Fresh. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fresh has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew. And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
For 3, drills the three-pointer. Fresh has got 58.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Kicks it to Prigioni. There's the dish to Graham. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
Stripped it away. One-on-one fast break. And lots of contact.
Come on,
missing
now.
the shot.
We're
He'll
better
shoot
than
2.
that. Pick it
It's
up,
on to
boys.
White Howard.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And the first one at the line is good. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Lamb. And so he hits both. Here's Fresh. They set the pick. Young from outside. It's hauled in by Prigioni.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
The quick look, no good that time. Los Angeles leading by 16. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Free throw good, Howard. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Now Graham. There's the pick. Clock at 6. Stolen. And the shot goes down. 7 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Yeah, it's so bad I would
Timeout.
even go a step
Start it.
farther and call it ragged.
Bring it in. Take a seat. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels, and now they're playing like they're desperate.
Around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
There's the pick. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. To the left wing. Here's Ingram. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That one misses. And the Lakers going the other way now. Here's Fresh. The quick look, no good that time. Spurs trail by 21. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth. Now the pass to Carmelo. Sinks the triple.
And Howard isn't just a banger down low. He also possesses outstanding vision to zip the ball over to the open man.
Graham kicks to Prigioni to the inside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Your Spurs. Number 3.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Los Angeles leading by 20.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength
It's too
for
easy
the
out
Lakers.
here.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 3 wins on the year now.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Fresh. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Drains the three-pointer.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
Here's the screen. And it's a defensive
Come on
3-second
now.
violation.
We're better than that. Pick it up, boys.
And so he hits the technical free throw. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Bates. Spurs passing it around. Clock at 4. Makes it off the glass.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Here's Fresh. Screen by Young. Floats it up for Young. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Hey, another triple-double for you. How many more of these are we going to see from you this year?
Yo, man.
What's up, Spurs, huh? What's up? What's up?
Can't hear you.
Yeah, we let them have it tonight, man. They wasn't ready for us.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Fresh. I don't even know what more you can ask for. 60-plus points? That's insane. No one does that. Yet for some reason, we're not entirely surprised because we know he has a penchant for achieving the impossible.
That's what I call a road show, guys. By the time he was done breaking those fans' heart, you could have heard a pin dropped in there. Listen, ting, see what I mean? He's a ruthless competitor, and it was a cold-blooded performance.
Obviously a remarkable scoring effort. Very rare. I was blown away by his ability to attack the defense. He saw everything out there happening before it happened. He had a crystal ball knowing what was going to go on. Great offensive performance.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille.
Sarò arrivato al dunque, non posso più aspettare di accontentare chiunque, se so che non ci riuscirei comunque. Non mi importa più di tutto ciò che è stato, non c'è la rabbia e la paura che mi ha spaventato, adesso sono qui, dove tu mi hai lasciato, tra le mie braccia stringo ciò che sono diventato.
Hey, yo!